Hey guys, welcome to another week, another teaser. So this one will be from the 10th until the 14th of November. Let's see what we have coming up on Monday. Mkhulu Kumere's message to Lehasa starts to make sense as new information is revealed. Now this is what I was a bit worried about, um, that this is going to drag over some months. I mean, I think this will be for the third week where this message, keeps bothering Lehasa. But yeah, at the moment, got nothing to add here, so I'm just gonna move on. Charles and Salamina receive a mysterious gift. Since Charles since he got back, there hasn't been anything around him as far as story wise. I'm not even sure what they are planning with the character. So for now, nothing to add. Pomolo is shocked to learn that Lehasa is working with Peterson. As I would imagine, I mean, you have a cop and a gangster in a suit. Nobody can ever imagine them working together. But yeah, anyway, again, nothing to add there. Tuesday, Pomolo makes a move to capture Peterson and gain control over him. That's usually the case. It's really something that I haven't. Okay, now that I think about it, it will be a good story, good writing, if the twist becomes Lehasa then gets something. So since he's in this partnership with Peterson, so he persuade Peterson to take part in some illegal dealings or maybe doing something in a illegal way, and then now he puts that on him where he starts to control him or capture him like that. So that would be an interesting twist, but Skeem Saam. Elizabeth has terrible news for Kwaito. Like I said, that well, hopefully this terrible news is not about her being pregnant, but with this reunion or whatever it is, I'm just saying it's a bad idea, not because I hate or dislike both the characters. It's not even that. It's just how things unfolded. It's hard to come back to that space if something is broken. Even if you try to put it together, it won't be as it was before it was broken. So that was why I said this situation was a bad one from the go. Clement advises Goloi to resort to dishonest means to secure a job. I saw this trailer where Goloi was making some remarks about, not remarks, but asking, I think, asking or trying to, or he says something, and some guy asked if what does he know about jewelry at that Level Cafe. Is it Level Cafe, the restaurant? I think it's Level Cafe. And that's the thing about opportunities. And here's the thing, I feel as a waiter or a waitress, you are actually in a better position to meet the right people, because there's a lot of people that come in and go. There's a lot of decision makers that come and go, and now these people, you see them, they're in your vicinity 24/7, and it's all up to you then how you position yourself to make sure you put the word in, or you make certain remark where it sparks a different conversation. Now the conversation becomes, well, tell me a little about yourself. But I think that's the thing. Or maybe because I've never been in that space, then I don't understand the kinds of pressure where maybe you don't even get to talk even for like 30 seconds to a minute with a customer. You always have to be quick. Maybe that's that. But I think as a waiter, waitress, you are in a better position to meet someone who is a decision maker for something that you are currently looking for, because I don't believe, or at least I don't think that when someone is a waiter or a waitress, they are doing that as this is it, this is the end for me. I think it's more of a, okay, this is what I'm doing for now until, so Kwaito, why am I keep saying Kwaito? Koloi should certainly seize that. If he has to lie, he needs to do whatever it takes basically to get the job. It's not like he's lying about jewelry. He knows jewelry. But if he has to lie on how he has to get it, you gotta do what you gotta do. Wednesday, Mantuli encourages Kwaito to fight for his marriage. And what was he doing all along? Like, why now? So this is why I said this is just a bad idea. Pumolo and Laza successfully manipulate an unsuspecting cop to their advantage. Yeah, it looks like it might be happening where they're trying to capture him to be interesting, an interesting twist. To be an interesting twist. Koloi takes steps towards pursuing his dream, but his excitement triggers unwanted attention from a colleague. Jealousy in the workplace. You find yourself, you are in this work environment, obviously, and you have people that you talk to, whether you consider them your friends or colleagues, it doesn't matter, but you talk to them, and sometimes you get too close with some of them where you can discuss even your dreams, especially when whatever you are doing. I think even if you are whatever setting you are in, and you discuss with them your hopes and dreams, and what you wish for, what you want to do, those kind of things, and also obviously they will share. But as life is life, you both won't get that opportunity at the same time. Someone will go first, and then that's where you will start to see, or sense a bit of jealousy. So as long as, I think there's jealousy obviously, but there's like envy. Envy that can be maybe mistaken to be jealousy. Jealousy to me, it's a bit strong. It's where you're no longer even happy for the person. You wish it was you in that position, and you will do anything to sabotage that for them. So that to me, that's jealousy. Envy, it's like, yeah, I'm just disappointed that it's not me, but I'm happy for you. But don't expect me now to be like, like to be as happy as you are, kind of thing. Thursday, Nkosi and Kwezi hatch a plan to catch the anonymous person threatening Kwezi. This is not an anonymous person. This is that guy, the Koloi's friend. I think that guy was the first one who welcomed Koloi, or gave Koloi a place to stay the time he got mugged when he got to Joburg. I think this is that guy. And yeah, there hasn't been anything since then about him. Or was it the one that he was staying with on the street? I think this is the one that we were staying with on the street. Koloi receives some positive news. Yeah, finally, go get your shine. Go get your shine. Elizabeth confides in Mapite about Kwaizo's ultimatum. Kwaito with ultimatums. The other one was the ultimatum about, hey, we have to have these kids or something. There's always ultimatum, and again, this is why I'm saying this is this is just a bad deal. Friday, a teenage girl goes missing. A teenage girl, this could be Shay, could be any of those high school girls, could be but I'm assuming a teenage girl. No, it can't be Shay then. If it's a teenage girl, it can't be Shay. So it's one of the high school girls. Lehasa goes on a search for Ta Austin's family. Who's this? Is this that guy? The one that It's the one that sold his is it, can I even call it a cat? A trolley. Sold his trolley to Nkosi. I think this is him. I don't even remember his name. Nkosi offers Koloi some good luck Muti to help him succeed in his job interview. Khosi, as in Khosi, the chef. Okay, okay, so it looks like things might be looking up for Koloi. He has a job interview coming up. And now that I think of it, why hasn't he been, like looking for or applying for these jobs as a jewelry, whatever, is he a designer, jewelry designer? Why hasn't he been applying? So this is that bit where it doesn't make sense. So the writers all of a sudden just thought of Koloi and be like, well, let's sort of, give him a chance. But this is why he even came, I believe, to Joburg in the first place. It just things didn't go his way, but this was is his dream. So why when he got here, and after that whole mess happening with him, why not then continue pursuing this? This is that bit that I don't get, why the writers will just all of a sudden, it's almost feels like an afterthought, or they just sat around and thought, hey, okay, what other storylines or new storylines can we come up with? And someone is like, well, what about Koloi? And then they just start doing something. So anyway, there's again, I'm still asking, what happened to the drug lords, drugs, and money laundering storyline? What happened to that? But so far, there's nothing I'm looking forward to. There's nothing I'm looking forward to story wise. There's nothing. So I guess this is it for this week. Until next week, I'm Young. I'm out.